Fashion communication is a specialized field within the fashion industry that focuses on creating and conveying messages to engage audiences, shape brand identities, and drive consumer interest. It combines branding, marketing, digital content creation, media relations, visual storytelling, and public relations. Through fashion communication, brands go beyond promoting products. They create unique brand voices, cultivate emotional connections with their audiences, and drive trends. The significance of fashion communication lies in its ability to shape perceptions and build relationships. In an industry driven by visuals and cultural resonance, effective communication allows brands to craft distinct identities, showcase creativity, and connect with consumers who are increasingly drawn to brands that stand out aesthetically, socially, and culturally. Fashion communication thus becomes more than just advertising. It's about expressing values, setting trends, and engaging audiences at both visual and emotional levels. A brand's identity and market position are critical to its communication efforts. This involves crafting a consistent image and story through logos, color schemes, and a visual aesthetic that resonates with the intended audience. Each brand's positioning differentiates it from competitors, helping to build emotional loyalty and connect with consumers on deeper, often value-driven levels. Fashion communication operates across diverse media landscapes, from traditional print publications to a digital environment shaped by social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. This reach allows brands to interact with different audience segments directly. In addition to media outlets, influencers, and bloggers now play a vital role, often serving as the voice and face of brands, personalizing their reach and adding an element of relatability and trust. The rise of social media has also paved the way for a shift from editorial control in magazines like Vogue and Harper's Bazaar to brand-led storytelling and audience interaction across digital platforms. Content creation forms the backbone of fashion communication. It includes producing visuals, photo shoots, videos, graphics, and crafting written content like blog posts, captions, and articles. A brand's content strategy requires consistency, as well as relevance, adapting to platforms to ensure that the brand's message resonates regardless of where it appears. Visuals, language, and the brand's overall tone must work together to present a cohesive image that aligns with the brand's core identity. Public relations and event management are essential components of fashion communication. Brands rely on PR to manage their reputation, build positive media relations, and influence public perception. Events like fashion shows, launches, and collaborations bring brands closer to the media and consumers, creating memorable experiences that generate buzz and establish brand authority. The field of fashion communication has evolved significantly. Initially, it was dominated by traditional media such as print magazines, newspapers, and billboards. Fashion magazines, in particular, played a crucial role as trusted authorities in setting trends and legitimizing brands. However, the digital revolution brought forth new channels and democratized fashion communication. Platforms like Instagram and YouTube allowed brands to interact directly with consumers, showcase collections, and receive real-time feedback. The introduction of influencers brought further change, as influencers offered a more accessible and trusted connection between brands and consumers. Today, many consumers value brands that demonstrate social responsibility, which has reshaped communication strategies in fashion. Brands increasingly address issues like sustainability, inclusivity, and fair labor practices. As a result, fashion communication today not only emphasizes aesthetics and innovation but also focuses on transparency and ethical messaging, aligning brand values with the values of a conscientious consumer base. Fashion communication professionals work within a broad network of industry players. This includes designers and brands that set trends and create collections, as well as fashion media, influencers, retailers, and consumers who help shape the industry's direction. Each of these players plays a unique role in the communication landscape, contributing to the overall brand narrative and public perception. By understanding these elements, fashion communication practitioners gain the skills to build compelling narratives, analyze the shift from traditional to digital media, and recognize the importance of ethical messaging. This foundational understanding will enable them to approach future tasks in content creation, social media strategy, and event planning with a well-rounded perspective.